Hello everyone and welcome back to the techystack channel. Today we'll try to explore one more new topic. So this is related how to combine values of multiple rows into single. So basically I have the input like this. So we can see this is a one data table and having the columns with name and medication, and we can see this some data partner A and partner B. After that we have some couple of blank rows, and under medication we don't have any blanks. So now what we need to do? So take this, read this input, and we fetch output like this. So just converted whatever the data is there. So just converted to part patient A. Under this patient A, whatever the details are there, this should come like this. And similar for the patient B. So now the solution is provided, but I'm not sure whether it is right now. It is not in the closed status. So I don't know whether they use this solution or not. But we'll try to explore one more different solution on this. So and this is one of the interview question as well. So let me go back to the UiPath Studio. So I've opened this UiPath Studio and I have this data with me. So let me go to input and I stored this data in a list. So this is my data sheet. So I'm taking this and I will remove this data. Okay. So let me take this file path, copy as the path, and we need to first step is read that range. So we are reading that range. So once you read that range, so we need to store in some variable now. So I will do that as well. Let me go to here. I need to take the sheet name. So I have taken the sheet name as well. And we can store this into this data table. So let me make it as DT. So DT is nothing but as data table. So if you want, you can name with a different thing. As of now, I'm going with this DT. Okay, now I'm closing this Excel file. So now it will read the data. So after that read the data, so we need to just converted everything this. So if you want converted, we need the one more empty data table. So for that, I'm taking one more activity which we called build data table. So this activity which you should do build this data table. So let me open this. Okay, I want to add this columns now. So let me take same file again, and two columns are there now. So let me take these two columns and I will update here. So let me change and update here. And the next column is medications are there. So let me take medications data. And this is, I will change into the string. So now data table has been created, and this one I will make it as final data table. Final data table. So final DT is final data table. So now we have this data and we have this one empty data. So whatever the data we are fetching from this now, so we need to append this to this data table, final data table. So if you want to get one by one row, for that we are using the for each activity. So here for each row data table is here. So let me drag and drop with this activity for each row in data table. So I take it and here I want to loop with this data. Okay. So now here we need to apply some tricky. So basically if you see here, one row has that full data. If you see here, A2 and B2 having the data, and when you go to A3, I don't have any data, and B3 have the data. Similar for A4 and B4. When you come to A5 and B5, I have again the data. So here we need to check this one small condition. So I will take one if condition. So here what I will check now, I will check current row of 0 dot to string not equals to blank. Okay. At the same time, I need to check current row of 1 dot to string not equals to blank. So here just checking whether two columns having data available or not. If it is available, then I need to append the one data. So what I will append, I will append this parent data along with this. So this is a one condition. So here what I need to know. So I will take this activity. We need to add the data to now. So for that, add row. So let me take add data row or add row. So here, what is my array? So here my array is current row of 0 dot to string. After this, current row of 1 dot to string. So this data I need to append to the my final data table. So let me take final data table. Okay, till here we'll check whether it is updating the data or not. So just we'll check that. So let me close this, and after this I will make this as just I will check for the message box. Later we'll describe this else part as well. So first we need to check the first if condition is working or not. So let me run this bot. So just I will check whether I'm able to update the data or not. That's it. That's the main thing first step. So I will go into step by step. First, I will check whether I'm having the data or not. So data has been read properly or not. If we check here, I have this data and which is a proper data. And next, build data. So build data, it should be the empty data. So it's empty, it's fine. So now it will check both the conditions are available on it. So it's both the condition. I mean, both the condition means current row of 0 and current row of 1. Both the conditions are satisfied. So now I will check final data. So it's updating patient A and after that a touchdown, that is a medication, and if it is blank it won't come, so it will just skip that part, and I will run till end. So now when I check, I have the only the two data, but rest of the data is not come. So for that what we need to do now, so we need to go to that else part. Okay, let me open this else part, and here I want to add, first of all I need to find that last row and I need to add that. So for that what I will do, so I'm taking this as an activity. Okay, under this assign activity, I will put one more condition here. So here, what is my data table here? Final data table of, I mean, we need to get that row, no? So final data table of rows. Okay, so I need to get that rows count. Final data table dot rows dot count minus 1, because my every time index will start from this 0. So that's why I'm taking this. After this, so what is my column name? So let me go and take my column name is medication. The same thing I will update it. So let me go back to this. The same thing I will update here medication. Okay. Under this value, what I want to, I want to store the this value current row of 0.2, sorry, current row of 1.2 string, current row of 1.2 string. So now this is done. So now I will run what output it will comes. So let me check here what the output it will come. So it will take some time to run. So just I'm checking how the data is look like. So execution has been completed and I'm checking this data. So I got this data. So whatever the last value is it, so it's updated the last value. But what I want to, I need this enter the data. For example, if I appended this one traditional, after that I have this some data, na, it will this data. So first it will update this. As of now, if you see only this data and this data with updated here. If you see, check here. So now what we need to do, we need to update this threshold, Advil and Limson. So for that, what we need to do now? So we need to grab the data. So for grabbing the data, I will take one more assign activity. In this assign activity, I will make this temp data. Okay. Under this temp data, I need to get that data now. So let me copy the same thing. I will go here and I will update. So what I will update, so just I will remove this everything. So just I want to get this data. Let me update this again. So final dt dot rows of dot medication. It's dot to string. Okay, we'll check this one. So if I am getting this data, then I will update that. So let me run this one more time. So what I'm doing now, just I'm fetching that last value. So for example, if I appended add a1 column, sorry, a1 row is there. So I need to get that a1 value. So now let me check here what I will get this temp data. So I got test now. So what I will do, just I will append here. So let me open this and I will update here. Temp, let me check what is okay. Temp data. Let me go inside plus. After I need to get this comma plus. That's it. So now I will run end to end. So now we can see this output as per the requirement. So let me run this. We can check here. So later we can update the same data into this our Excel file and we can check that output. Now I am taking this final data and we can see this as per the exact accurate output it's get. So now the next final step is just we need to write that range. So write range workbook and drag and drop this and the path, the same path I will update and sheet is I will make it as final. So I will make it as final data and the data table is final DT. Okay. So still, if you not like that video, please try to like. So it will reach to many of the peoples who are seeking knowledge on UiPath and try to comment on this video. So I'm good to know so whether you like this video or not. Okay, now let me run this. And finally, I'm opening this output. So this is my output and we can check this. So maybe here headers might be missed. So because I forget to add this headers. So this is output. So this is a way how we can achieve these things. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.